Hi guys, and welcome to my build introduction for the Airfix 1/48 scale Albion 3-point fueler. This is a skill level 2, it's kit number A03312. Some views on the edge there showing the internals. And this is a kit that I want to build to go in a diorama base for the Revell 1/48 scale Mosquito Mk.IV that I'm building. For Tim's Brick 48 group build. And what I want to look at, I haven't opened the bags or anything. I want to see, as I mentioned in my update number 1 for the Revell Mosquito I'm building, I'm hoping that I can utilise these hoses and change them out for electrical wiring to feed the power into the aircraft that I'm going to illuminate all the lights and drive the 2 propellers with small motors, and have a switch in the back, the battery pack inside and a switch at the back, so I can use this as the power center for powering the lights and the motors in the Mosquito build. I don't know if it's possible, it's an idea, and if I can do it, it'd be brilliant. If not, I'm just going to put the cables out through the base into a power pack beneath the base and have a switch on the back end of the base. And that's the ideas I've got in my head. So let's have a look. That's the lid. I took it off because it was really tight. You can see the bag is unopened, still sealed. Got some scissors for that. So we've got 1 bag of grey sprues. 1, 2, 3, it looks like 4 grey sprues in there. And then we've got instruction booklet, and 12 sides to this instruction booklet. It's showing 54, 55 different stages of assembly, and then just 1 colour option on the back, dark earth and dark green camo. Decals, yeah, just a few little decals there. I'll have a slideshow showing still photographs of everything, all the pages of the instruction booklet, the decals in close-up and the sprues in close-up. So I'm not going to bore you to death and go through all these details, but it's the usual Airfix layout. Different languages, there's about 12 languages there, 2, 4, 6, 12 different languages, and then the icon for the assembly instructions and what those icons mean. But yeah, 12 sides to that. You'll see it in detail and close up in still images at the end. Let's have a quick look at the sprues. I don't want to bore you and have a long inbox review of this. I'm sure there's some out there. I'm just interested in checking everything is in the box and how it looks, if it's in good order, and then at the end of the build I'll give you an overall review of what I think. Okay, so there's 4 grey sprues, and there is a bag of clear sprues as well for the windows. Alright, let's put those aside. We'll look at this sprue, one of the small sprues. Engine block halves. I guess the other small sprue has the other halves. Yeah, there's the other engine block half. There's ladders here to go up the back. Radiator front grille there. I don't know what these parts are, but I can tell you that they're very nicely moulded and there's nice details on them. The grille looks nice, there's rivet details on these panels, on the engine block. It's showing the cylinder heads moulded in. I know that's part of the assembly that goes in the back, and there are all the valves there that go on the assembly. The pump housing for pumping the fuel. This looks like the front end where the windscreen goes, that moulding. But yeah, very nice. Flash free. What's the year of this mould? Where's the lid? I didn't check what the year is, guys. See if it says anything on this lid. 2015. So it's only 3 years old, so yeah, you'd expect good crisp mouldings. And it looks like Airfix are finally taking a leaf out of Tamiya's sprue design. They've got ejector pins outside of the mouldings, look. So they're pushing the sprue out rather than the part, which is a lot better because now we don't get any ejector pin witness marks on parts. That's the first small sprue. Second small sprue looks like fenders, wheel fenders or mud guards, whatever you call them, fairings. Engine parts, springs, leaf springs, 4 sets there for front and rear leaf spring. Looks like a bumper there. That looks like the hood, front hood. And then it's got a petrol cap on it, so that's obviously one of those side panels with a petrol cap. And these are more side panels by the looks of it. I'll do close-ups, as I said, guys. There'll be a slideshow at the end. But again, these parts look really good. They're nice, crisp mouldings. Very nicely detailed as well. So this is what I want to look at. So here the hoses, the swing arms. There's 3 swing arms that go on the top so they can do 3 lots of fueling at the same time. And then the hoses come through the middle of those, and then they wrap them back and hook the hoses onto a ridge at the back. You can see that in the photograph. See, the hoses are folded back and connected over here, just latched on over here. And then when they're removed, like that one, and then the filler handle is put into the entry point on the fuel tanks. But I have to say, it looks really good, guys. These mouldings look crisp, and I'm loving that they've taken on board putting ejector pins outside of the mouldings. Nice. There are all the tyres, the wheel hubs, and here are the hoses. Now, I was hoping that these would be big enough, you know, a diameter tube that I could get, fit the hoses through, fit the electrical wiring through, but it doesn't look like it can. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do that idea that I wanted to do. No. It was a good idea, but I'll see when I get into building it. I'll see if I can still do something with this to house the electronic, the power point, battery housing, etc. and switch. Clear sprue, let's open that. Okay, the parts, they're clear, but there's a lot of wavering in them. I'd need something black or darker for you to see. I don't think you're going to see it, but you'll see it in the photographs. It's not flat, it's not very flat and crystal clear. You can see wavering from the material flow, and what's causing that, I believe, is they haven't packed it out enough. The pressure wasn't there, so it's that wavering, I think, is sink. It's not fully packed out, so we're seeing a little. We're seeing what's sink in a clear part, not fully packed out. So, not happy with those. They're okay, but at an angle you see it all, it shows. Alright, that's it. That's my quick build introduction for the Airfix 1/72 scale Albion 3-point fueler. That's going to go on a diorama base with my Revell 1/48 scale Havilland Mosquito Mk.IV for Tim Hedworth's Brick 48 group build. That's it from me, guys. Stick around for the slideshow to see everything in close detail. Tally-ho, chokes away.